funds come from? What is the mandate for these funds, and what is the accountability? That's a big one.
The project's funded through transportation funds. We get a quarter of 1%. The Department of Transportation oversees these funds. A quarter of 1% are available for bicycles and pedestrian activities. From things from building pedestrian ADA ramps to striping bike lanes to funding our bike safety program for children. This is an eligible expense. We're spending $450,000. The bills come to DOT and we pay them. They go through planning to DOT.
Third question. The proposed bike plans to add how many miles of bike lanes to the streets of Los Angeles?
It was in George's presentation.
500.
Okay, George, say it again. You got it in the plan.
That's it?
The answer is?
Well, is there a difference between planned and potential?
Yes.
Yes. Just to make a difference, answer your question from the audience. The existing plan made no differential between if a lane was realistic or not, in the sense of if you need to remove a travel lane or parking, there's another physical accommodation in that street. Our current plan, proposed plan I should say, makes that distinction. So if you add them all together, we're proposing more bike lane miles than we are in our existing plan. So what we did with this plan was sort of be more upfront with folks to say, here's what we can do propose, and here's what takes much more work and community vetting, which are the potentials.
The potential lanes mean that either a parking lane has to come out, a travel lane has to come out. That means, that's called a project under CEQA. It needs its own public hearings. An analysis has to be done of the traffic impacts related to that. So in the last time we lumped them all together and called them all bike routes, bike lanes. And now we are differentiating them into three different kinds. The ones that don't need any work can be done now, the ones that need some work, and the ones that are huge ones.
How many miles are the ones that don't need work?
Here's the chair.
Yeah, but that's okay.
No, wait a second, no, I gotta leave.
Yeah, I understand. Tommy does have to leave. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll keep some of that interaction for later. Okay, question 4. In what ways does this proposed plan propose improving safety conditions for the cyclists as they travel to schools, employment centers, transit hubs, social and entertaining attractions? How does this draft bike plan get cyclists where they need to go?
When all the draft of the plan, Jordan touched on this, but the mile rate, if you were, we charge the consultant with, if somebody's standing in the city that we don't want them to go more than a mile to find a facility somewhere throughout. They did look at a number of these things when they were rating them, things like schools and whatnot. There are also a number of policies geared towards safety. There are also a number of policies geared toward maintenance. You know, we certainly have an issue with being able to maintain our pavement in the city and funding to be able to do that. We'd like to work with Public Works to get streets that have bikeways on them to a higher level of maintenance standards. So there are a number of things in the plan that address it. Actually, the entire plan is devoted to do all the things that are mentioned in this question.
The current plan is good until the end of 2012. What's the motivation for replacing the current plan with the proposed?
The plan that we have adopted is the 1996 plan. The 1996 plan was adopted in 2002 and was readopted in 2007, so we can continue to be eligible for funding. Once council adopts the new one, the old one goes away, and this one becomes the current plan.
To add on to that, I think this plan is much more responsive to our current sort of planning and transportation environment. Michelle said our last plan was adopted in '96 and was responsive to that.
So the motivation is we're not going to play around, we're going to get it done in the next 6 months.
It's much more comprehensive.
Yeah, it's much more comprehensive and
this is far better than what we had before.
Correct.
Okay, all right. How does this proposed plan differ from the plan that Alta delivered to the city?
This is the plan that also delivered to the city. We've had working drafts. We continue to work with the consultant team. Staff has had input. Alta's had input. But this first draft that was issued to the public is the first complete draft.
7, regarding the current plan and the proposed plan, what matrix measure the differences between the two. We will use the Bikeway Quality Index, BQI, and the Cycle Zone Analysis, CZA, that our consultant, Alta Planning, used in Portland.
Can we maybe have a consultant from Altos here, maybe give you guys a hand in that poster?
Please, come on up to the mic. Okay, introduce your name for the record.
Matt Benjamin.
Answer that.
Yeah, I guess the short answer is that it wasn't in our scope of work to do those analyses. I think when the scope was being drafted, in fact, it was before we could even develop those tools completely. They were still in process. Also, they were developed specifically for Portland, who has a somewhat more mature bikeway network. And it was seen as kind of the next step once you have a developed citywide bikeway network. What is the next step? Which zones deserve more attention in terms of bikeways? And to us, it didn't seem like that was politically feasible or what we really needed in LA City at this point. The city seemed to want a citywide network rather than focusing on specific areas.
Any comments from my colleagues on this question with this gentleman?
On that specific
Yeah,
question,
can I go
no, but I have
forward
some
then?
idea, go forward.
Sure. Okay. Question number 8. Currently, bikeway stop and start doesn't connect to one another. What are the projected cost and timeline estimates for the development of a bikeway network that connects our city?
The total cost for our proposed network is $230 million. A lot of money, I
And
think.
how much money do we have in play for it right now?
We're probably working with about $20 million that's devoted to various projects, LA River, San Fernando Road, various safety projects and grants that we have going. We cobble this stuff together with grant funds. Staff is funded through Prop C, and we generally go to the call for the big projects and use TDA for the smaller projects. But we essentially cobble things together, as it were. We're hoping there's going to be more federal money. We're hearing some exciting things that comes from Walter Overstar at the federal level. As he and Earl Blumberg talk about fires. So we'll continue to do some of that. The bigger question is going to be staffing levels to implement the project. And that's really what we don't know. While we are Prop C funded, the year package is going to take a number of staff members out of DOT who have an effect on the bicycle program. And, Rita's not here, but I expect that we're going to see a reorg in the department, and we'll know where we stand after that.
Where is Measure R 10% going to bicycles, and how does that fit within this?
It's about 5 to bikes and 5 to peds, and we would certainly use that money to implement these projects.
But there is money in that measure.
The local,
approved by the
local
voters.
measure are yes, the overall measure through MTA, no, but the local, we'll get a percentage of the local
You have
project.
you have an idea how much we might get?
I thought, I don't know off
Get
the
us a
top of
call.
my head.
Then Maria would have an answer to that, she's on the
I think
engineer.
when we had the discussion at the last committee, we were talking about, I think for this fiscal year, if we did the 5%, it was about $2.1 million, goes up to about 3 or 4 or something. So if the council chooses to allocate that money as the committee has directed to this point, that's about the amount of money we're talking about annually.
And when will the council take action?
The CAO and CLA are coming back in January for a report to the committee, so you can make a recommendation at that time.
Okay, and we'll give enough clarity to the bike community that they can come down to the council if the politics suggests.
Yes, I mean, we'll hear it in committee first, and we'll certainly address that issue in the CIO